Welcome back to Big Breakfast Gaming. My name is Mike, and we are now on episode 2 of Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Nom nom nom. Big breakfast!
We are gonna move on from where we last were. We last had a little fight in here. Do we have a dead body? I would have thought we'd have a dead body. There he is. He messed with the wrong people. Had to teach him a lesson. Can stock back up on our arrows. And we're going to head out here. Our next part of the mission is to reach the longship. And of course, we're under attack. So we're going to make our way through here. Killing off as many people as we possibly can. Ooh. That was just unnecessary. Wow. Now, one of the main reasons that I'm taking so much damage is because I'm not wearing any armor. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause this for a second and I'm going to check out our armor. I'm pretty sure I get the armors that I've already bought now. Or don't I? No, not yet. So we're going to put on our Raven armor. We don't have a helmet though. So it's not going to be a complete set. But it's a start. Gives us a bit of an increase. Right. Weapons wise, we're going to switch weapon. At the moment this is what we're carrying, the Raider Axe. We're going to switch to Varin's Axe. It's a slightly better weapon. I don't know if we've got enough to upgrade. Not yet. We don't yet have enough to upgrade anything. Nope. All right. Okay. Let's take a look at our map. We've got a couple of things here. We've got some wealth. And we are going to need the wealth. So I think we'll probably go for it right now, as it's here. And we've also, if you can just about see it, we've got some resource here. You can scan for it, and you'll be able to have a look around, see where it all is. There we are. So we've got some resources in here. It might not be enough. Oh, not sure what happened. Okay, you want some? There you go. I don't know if it'll be enough to let us upgrade our axe. Might just be enough, might not. Nope, not enough. We need 30 or we only have 26. So we still can't upgrade anything. That's okay. We're not in a rush. And let's go grab that. This is wealth. Now, wealth is quite important in this game. It's what you need in order to upgrade your weapons to their next level. But they're usually behind locked doors like this. So you need to look around. Find another way in. Feels a bit quiet right now. Okay, we've got a window here. Make our way in. You see these barred doors? We can open them from the inside. And this is our first bit of wealth. Got ourselves a carbon ingot. That'll go towards upgrading our weapons. Taking the first steps to getting them to legendary status. So the music stopped. I'm wondering if that's because my men have already killed everyone. Does seem that way. Oh, maybe not. Excellent. Good, a little bit of killing. And don't forget that you can loot your kills, assuming they're carrying anything. Alright, our fighting style at the moment is a little bit poor. We don't have any skills. We'll get them as we go. Don't forget to fill up your resources and your pouches. If you look at my shield, until she just cut them off, you can see the arrows. They get fired at you, they get stuck in your arrow until she cuts them. I do like those little details. It makes the difference. If you're not sure who's your friend and who's your enemy, just do a quick scan. It'll highlight that for you. Alright, so here we are. Reached our goal.
Dag, Bragi, grab your oars. The whale road leads us home.
Okay, now we're going to sail to Thornburg. You can take a look at our map. That'll show us how far we have to go. So you can see we've got to travel all the way around here. It's quite a distance. And down to this area. Now there are some markers along the way. I'm not going to stop to do those. We'll do those if we get closer. And when we've completed the story arc of the area, then we can do those parts.
Sail! Catch the wind!
Sweet. Look at that water. That is great graphics.
Anything to say for the mess you led us to?
We suffered no losses in this fight, and the men who humiliated us are dead. What is there to say?
Oh, something like, I was stupid, selfish, reckless, blind, bone-headed, and I smell like blood and shit?
Shut up,
I
Dag.
like my version better.
What do you know? Alright. It's a little bit tricky to figure out which direction I'm going. Make sure I'm going right. That's fine.
Eivor, look! Someone is setting up an outpost on that island.
Kjotve's men, gnawing at any piece of open land like dogs worrying a bone.
Even with you half in the grave, we could easily take them.
So we've just been told that we should do a raid. I'm not going to do a raid yet. We will get to raids at one point, but I don't really want to focus on that just yet.
Kjotve will come for us now, harder and stronger than before.
I want to get us through
This war has spun on for
the main story arc.
I hardly expect him to relent.
Your hatred for that man.
Is it that way or that way? Let's have another look. Nope, it's definitely that way.
Would you not prefer a pair of sealskin breeches?
Just take care, Eivor. Such hatred can make you careless. What he did to your father, he did to all of us. You are not in this fight alone.
It's a long journey. It's taking up quite a bit of our video time. Now, generally, as I said before, I said this in episode 1, I am planning on keeping each episode about half an hour long. I don't want to go too much more than that.
King Styrbjorn will scold you for setting out against his wishes.
Of course he will.
It may occasionally
Is that not something you
be necessary to go
I worry only that our king will
a little
see
longer
that
by
I am
about maybe,
right
I don't know,
until it's
10 to
too
15
late.
minutes.
What about Sigurd?
I hope no one minds by that.
Sigurd were here,
I mean, what's your opinions? Do you
sitting beside
prefer the
white
longer
from
videos?
his axe and
Do you prefer me to do an hour? Hour and a half? 2 hours? What? You know, I personally think it's a little bit too long. And the upload times, my god.
And what will
The upload
you tell our
times
king
are,
about this
well, they take
misadventure?
forever.
Only the truth. We attacked Kjotve's fortress, killed his men, and weakened his control of this land.
Will you mention the part
Now, before we
where
get
you
in
lost
there,
your
I'm just going to do
crew
one
and
thing.
rarely
I'm going to pause this, show you the map, and I'm going to point out what we've got in the bottom right-hand corner. You can see that we've got an indicator of how much wealth, how many mysteries, and how many artifacts there are in these areas. I'm going to collect wealth as I go, if it's near enough. Because wealth includes 3 things. It includes armors and weapons. It includes ingots, which are necessary for upgrading your armors and weapons. And it also includes skills, or I should say abilities. And we want to get those abilities. We want to be able to use them as we go through the game. So I don't want to miss any of them or skip them. So I will be collecting wealth as we go, as long as it is near to us. But I won't be doing the mysteries or the artifacts until I've completed the area at least. Some mysteries, they're going to take longer than others. They're going to require that you're at a much higher level. So those we'll probably have to leave. But we'll do as many as we can, but only after the story arc is pretty much completed.
Will that be part of your saga?
If there's a skull who dares sing that verse, it'll be his last
The thing
song.
about this game is that if you just do the storyline, even if you collect the wealth, but just do the storyline,
Pull up here.
it's not going to allow you to level up well enough to be at a good level for the next stage that you're going to have to go to. So you do, at some point, need to do mysteries that are lying around the place in order to level yourselves up.
Ravens returns. We thought we had lost you, Eivor. For good this time.
A warm welcome as always, Ranvi.
You look like reddened shit. What happened?
Nothing to crow about, except to say the men who delayed us are dead. And how are you?
Well enough. Though I have spent many tiresome days calming the rages of our king. He is not happy with you.
I expected as much. And what of Sigurd? Has he returned from his raids?
My husband should be home today. The last we heard, he was approaching Stavanger.
Good to hear. We have need of his courage.
Sigurd will not save you from his father's wrath, Eivor. You should know that by now.
Did your raid not go as planned?
They rarely go as planned. But we killed many of Kjotve's warriors. And there was this. My father's axe among the dead.
After so many years. You should take it to Gunnar. He will give it back its edge.
A good idea. After I see our king.
That I do not advise. Not yet. He is meeting with a messenger from the north.
I can wait.
A cloud hangs over you. Is something wrong?
Seeing my father's axe after 17 winters. It stirred something in me. A feeling I have not had since the day he was killed. Since the day I got this.
Memories of past agonies. Of sadness and pain.
I should speak with Volka. She could help me make sense of my feelings.
See a
Take your
glitch
time
there.
getting settled. I will see you at the Longhouse.
You noticed the mouth wasn't moving while she was talking?
Maybe Gunnar can help you with both.
I will let you know.
That does happen quite a bit with this game. It's one of the glitches that does occur, unfortunately. But hopefully, they know it's a recognized problem. Hopefully they'll be able to fix that in the next update.
You teach me the art of archery.
I'll be happy to.
Alright, let's take a second. We just got ourselves 4 skill points. So let's take a look at the skill tree. This is the skill tree. You have 3 directions that you can go. We have melee, range, and stealth. Obviously this means hand-to-hand combat, using your bow and arrow, and assassinating. It will focus mostly on those as you go around, but you can choose which direction you're going to go. For me, I'm not overly worried. I mean, I use melee much more often, so I am going to head this way, but it's up to you which way you want to go. But I'm not personally worried because I intend on upgrading to, or increasing my level as much as possible anyway. So by the time I reach the end game, I expect that I will be at the full level, which will be power 400. There is a little more, but I'm not quite sure what it is. After a while, this node appears here on each of these end nodes, one on either side, and I've used them, but then they disappear, and I'm not really sure what they're for. But if they show, we'll take a look at them. If they don't, they don't. At the moment, we've increased our power level to level 5. Our inventory still remains the same. We haven't got anything. I think I have to finish the prologue before I can start changing my armors and my weapons to those that I've already got. You'll see other things around. This particular area has a game that I love to play. We're not going to play that now. We're going to play that at another point. It's called Orlog. It's a great game. Absolutely great game. I really get addicted to it and I really like it. So we're going to activate this part here. We are going to go and speak to Gunnar. Now Gunnar is going to be able to upgrade our weapons for us. He's our blacksmith. Really nice guy. Really nice guy.
Hello, Eivor.
Alright. Gunnar's up there. So I'm going to leave my horse behind. I can summon horses now. So let's get our new axe sorted out.
Welcome back.
Gunnar, I have something here you might like to see.
Thunderclap of Thor! Is that your father's axe? I have not seen this beauty since, well, for some time. I forged this weapon long ago. Still looks good. One of my finest, I think.
It has a blunted blade, but it swings well. Can you sharpen it?
I can give it a better edge and reinforce the handle. And as luck will have it, I have one ingot left for the job.
Sweet, I don't have to use mine.
The fates have willed it so. But in future, bring your own metal ingots. I cannot forge them from empty air.
Alright. So enhancing gear, we're going to use our ingots to do that. So this is Varen's axe. It's our dad's axe. And I can increase... Now you'll notice that it doesn't increase the stats. But what this does is it takes it to its next level. So this is now a superior bearded axe. But you are only able to upgrade the stats when you upgrade with resources, and that's why we have to collect them as we go. So
that should do it. Anything else?
and I think we're done here.
Now.
Return anytime.
Okay. Next thing we have to do is speak to Randvi. Okay, where's the triangle? There we go.
They must be finished now.
If you have any other business, it may be wise to do it now. Let him cool down.
I could speak to Volka first. Get this weight off my mind.
The king is not going anywhere.
Not yet, anyway. Alright. So there's a little brief explanation about different kinds of bows. I don't think we've got any other bows at the moment. Oh, wait, we do. Have I got my... I've got all my things. Yes. Okay. Now, I'm going to be wearing the Hell's Damnation. I don't know why. I really like this one. I'm going to put on the armor as well. You've even got a kind of Sauron looking one. It's pretty cool. This is the helmet for it. It'll give me the perk that comes with it as well. And it is all legendary. However, I am going to toggle this off, so I want to hide the gear. I don't like it being on, to be honest, but I think it's still a bit glitchy, this game, and it still shows you the helmet even when you had it set to be off. Also going to put on my Drekka bow. Weapons wise, well, thought I had some spears, but apparently not. But I have a pretty good axe to use right now, so I'm going to keep using the axe, and I'm just going to change my shield. I think this is the latest one I got. Not sure I like it. There, I like that one. You've also got heavy shields, but heavy shields, you can't move them around. They're quite difficult. So I think we're in a good position now. Right. Now, where do I want to go? I'm going up here now to get to Valka's hut. So I am going to head in that direction. I don't know if there's a pathway up there. There must be. Yeah, there has to be. So I'm going to call my mount. And I'm going to follow the road. And I'm going to let it do a job. And we'll go see Valka. Now, we've been on this for, I don't know, around 22, 23 minutes. But seriously, great graphics, look at it. Tracking through the snow, leaving footprints. Alright, now I've also unlocked, at this point, some other abilities and things. For one thing, let's take a look at the map. You can see that I've got the maps that indicate where everything is. So I can see what I need and where I can get it from. And here you've got these books. These are quite important. These are your abilities. So we really do want to get these abilities as we go. We don't want to forget about them and leave them behind. Any blue dots here, these are mysteries. And these things, these are all artifacts. Mostly these artifacts, the ones that are here at least, are tattoos that you can get. But anyway, that's where we want to go. Right up here. I wonder if I call my mount. No. I need to get a stable in order to get the mount that I usually use. Do I go through the front? Is the door open? Yes, it is.
Hamuram. Hamuram. Valka? Hush. I need silence to hear the songs of nature. Hamuram. Hamuram. Svala. She gives praises and she is greeted. For your hearing I hearken, O ancient ones, great Odin, great Freya. I give you thanks for your gift of savor.
She gives thanks and she is blessed.
Eivor, it has been some time. What brings you so far to see me? I have come for your advice on a private matter. Come. Is your mother well? Her mind is a jumble. She speaks to spirits. I fear her final winter has come, but she has me. Now, let her speak to your needs. I have had a vision. A powerful vision. It may have been my battle lust, or a delirium caused by the cold, but... Describe it for me. After 17 years, I saw my father's axe again. And when I touched it, the vision came on fast. There was a wolf, howling and fierce. And then a figure. A graybeard in a cloak. With a single eye. He bid me follow him. Ah, the High One. He calls to you. Perhaps he means to speak with you. Deliver a message. Only through Seder will you see more clearly and unravel the threads that sit tangled upon your mind. This will not take long. What are you brewing? An elixir to loosen your huer and unwind your thoughts. You will enter a waking sleep and journey to the world of dreams. It may confuse or disorient you, but you must take note of all you see. Drink. If you seek true understanding. I saw nothing, Volka. Felt nothing. Harvey! Harvey. Harvey! I walk among the dead.
Alright. I think we're in a dream state now.
Sigurd! Brother! When did you arrive?
Just gonna follow on through. Go all the way.
What is this?
Look, here we got the 3 fates. One there, and one across there. And weaving the fates of the people. Where'd he go? I'm not sure who we're following. I mean, are we following Odin? Or are we following Sigurd? Or a wolf? There's your answer. I mean, she said Sigurd at the beginning, but then it looked like Odin.
Sigurd! Brother! What is this?
There was no other way, Javi. Our fates are fixed.
Sigurd!
has happened?
This was not for you, Javi.
Well, that's freaky.
Steady, Eivor. It is Valka. I am here. God, I thought What was that? Tell me everything. I was on a mountain, in a violent blizzard, climbing toward the summit, following a wolf.
Okay, I think we're just gonna start from this. I think we end up telling her everything.
I saw Odin and the Nornir spitting the threats of fate. They were watching me. Not watching. They were showing you the way forward. Your life, your path, what lies before you, and where it ends. And the wolf was eager for my attention.
Yeah.
As if it were beckoning me to follow. You are the wolf-kissed, fated to carry its mark for life. In this case, it might represent your ambition, or your fear.
Okay.
I saw the gates to Odin's Hall of Slain Champions. They opened for me. Shades of Valhalla, for which you are destined. I do not know what else to say. My memories are faint, hazy. Did you reach the summit of this mountain? I did, yes. Sigurd was there, wounded, in pain. His fighting arm was missing. Then the wolf reappeared, the size of a dragon, twisted and terrible. It fixed its eyes on me and struck. Then I woke. The gods favor you, Eivor. They always have. You will have your glory, and you will earn your place in Valhalla. But these portents carry a darker truth. The missing arm, the trail of blood, the beast. You will betray your brother, Sigurd. That is the meaning of your vision. That cannot be right. I would never betray Sigurd. He's my brother, my family. The Nornir have spoken, and this is their message. No, this is wrong, or you misunderstand. That cannot be right. You will betray Sigurd. Odin fought against his fate. It can be done.
All right. I mean, I will say that I've played this part. I played a fair part, but I haven't actually played all the main storyline yet. It's still quite new to me. However, we're about half an hour in now, so I am going to call it an end to this episode. So thank you for joining me again. This was episode 2 of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And we will carry on with episode 3 soon. So I will thank you once again for joining me. And until next time, remember, stay safe and happy gaming.